Alright, in this video we're going to look at how to format a worksheet. Now these are, of course, as you've seen before, all the things that we need to know when it comes to spreadsheet software skills. We've already learned about data types in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, go back to that video now. And now in this video we're going to look at how to format a worksheet. Let's take a look at it now. Alright, so back in the same spreadsheet, but this time go to the tab that at the bottom that says Format a Worksheet. And here you can see a table of data, but it's not looking very user-friendly at all. One of the clear problems here is we've got data here that is kind of cut off. Look at that, you can see crisps with chips, the P is cut off. We can't have that at all. Now there are two ways to solve this problem. Well, actually there's a few ways really, more than two actually. So one way is you put your mouse in between two column headings, A and B, click and you can drag, okay? Or just the second way is double click it and it will actually resize it to the perfect size that you want. Okay, do that again there. Now I could do the same here for this column C. But I don't know, I feel like, is that a little bit too big? Maybe, it's up to you. I'll make it a bit smaller, okay? Just make it a bit more professional. But of course, we have this issue where the text is still going to go over the column. So that's absolutely fine, because if you don't want to adjust the column width, you can always adjust the row height. So same thing here, you're going to make the row a little bit bigger, okay? Now you're probably thinking, well, that didn't really do anything. No problem, watch this. Click on that cell, and then we go to this button over here called Wrap Text. Wrap Text wraps the text around the shape of the cell. You can see here, the top of that line is cut off a bit there, so we're going to fix that a little bit. Double click, there we go. Now, I don't know, I think it looks pretty nice there. Maybe you may not like it, but it's up to you. If you want to do it the way I showed before, absolutely fine. Either perfectly fine by me. Okay, now it's still not perfect enough. We need to highlight the whole table and give it some grid lines by going up to the borders section. Always go to all borders so everything is covered with a border. I would also have a look at maybe highlighting the top ones, making them in bold. What else could we do here? We could just shade these in as well. Let's highlight these. Let's shade those in. I'm going to make here a dark blue. To make the font white, of course, it stands out. And then I'll give this a little colour as well. Might as well, why not? Although in the exam, you don't want to waste too much time with colouring. Really, just doing the row there is fine enough. Okay. Now, actually, I want to give this a title. So I'm going to right click on row 1, insert, okay, and I'm going to call this product. But I need to make this title pop out, so I'm going to highlight those 3 cells, click merge and center, then increase the size, make it bold. There we go. I think that looks great. Of course, the only other thing left to do is change the cost of the product to make sure it's in a currency. You've seen this already, so I'm not going to explain it too much. It does take a while to find that pound sign, doesn't it? And one more thing actually, maybe I've decided actually I for some reason don't want to show the type of product for whatever reason. That's cool. If I just hold on to the edge of the B there, click, and if I just drag that to the end, and there we go, we've hidden that column. Okay, that's it. Now that you've learned all those different techniques, we can now tick off format a worksheet, as we can now do that skill. And that's everything you need to know about formatting a worksheet.